Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadevula channel. Today we will go through the Lotus Sutra, Saddharma Puṇḍarīka Sūtra. This is found in Lotus Sutra in Buddhism. It is very much used there. We will go through some of the aspects of this Lotus Sutra. But before that, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. So as said earlier, this is one of the most important and most revered scriptures in Mahayana Buddhism. It is from Mahayana Buddhism. Kamala Sutra or Saddharma Puṇḍarīka Sūtra. This sutra is called as the King of Kings, like King of Sutras, Chakravarti Sutra, because it has got profound teachings. And the second point here is, apart from teachings, it is some kind of a universal inclusivity. It includes everybody. And it emphasizes on the potential for all beings, no matter wherever they are, in whichever plane they are, whichever realm they are. It emphasizes so that all of these people can attain enlightenment. This is the sutra. So let us go through some of the key features of this Lotus Sutra, Saddharma Sutra, Saddharma Puṇḍarīka Sūtra. First one is, as we discussed, universal enlightenment. This Lotus Sutra teaches that all beings possess, they have in their capacity, the innate, in them itself it is there, the Buddha nature, and have the potential, they have the potential to achieve enlightenment. They can be enlightened. There is nothing like that. Nobody can. There is no qualification for that. Everybody can attain enlightenment. It says that. Sorry. It says that Buddhahood is not. It's not reserved for any class, anything. It is not reserved for any select few. It is for everyone. It is accessible for everyone. Now, this is universal enlightenment. Anybody can get enlightened. Next one is called as upaya or skillful means. Here, the sutra introduces the concept of upaya, that is skillful means, where the Buddha adapts his teachings to suit the capacity and understanding of different beings. Like if somebody is very intelligent, he will use a different method. He is not so very intelligent, he is not able to grasp it immediately. A different method is being used. So this ensures that the Dharma, this teaching, can reach and benefit everyone, regardless of their level of spiritual development. Wherever they are, to suit their needs, it will keep changing and then adjust to that level of their understanding. This is upaya, skillful means. The next one is called as eternal nature of the Buddha. Always there it is, that is. This sutra portrays the Buddha not merely as a historical figure. He is not just an historical figure. He is an eternal being. He is always there, eternal, ever present, and he is a guide. He is always there to guide us. So this reveals that the Buddha's enlightenment, the enlightenment aspect of Buddha, It is beyond time and space. It makes his wisdom and compassion universally accessible at every and all points of time. Any point of time it is available. This is the eternal nature of the Buddha. There is one more idea here that is called as Ekayana. Ekayana means one carrying something like, one vehicle we can call it as. So this particular Ekayana unifies all Buddhist teachings. Whatever that is, it is unified there under the concept of one vehicle, that is Ekayana. This asserts that all paths in Buddhism, whichever path you follow, it ultimately leads to enlightenment. This was a very important perspective, groundbreaking perspective. This bridged divisions among different schools of Buddhism. Not only different schools of Buddhism, everybody, whoever followed the Buddhism, it was a unifying factor. One vehicle, that is Ekayana, Buddhist teachings under the concept of one vehicle. So now, this sutra, it engages people, it engages everybody with stories and parables. Small stories and parables to convey some profound ideas, profound teachings. Some of the famous parables include the burning house parable, illustrates the concept of skillful, means parable of the hidden jewel, symbolizes the discovery of one's inherent Buddha nature. Parable of medicinal herbs, emphasizes the equality of all beings. All these kinds of small stories. Through stories, it is able to convey very profound, deep thoughts to common man. One more concept was there in the Buddhist. There, the role of Bodhisattvas. Who are these Bodhisattvas? This sutra, it highlights this role of Bodhisattvas. They were extremely compassionate beings, very, very compassionate beings. They were ready to help others get enlightened. It is not that they have to get enlightened. They were waiting that others should enlighten themselves. Only later on they can take the enlightenment later. So these were all Bodhisattvas, were very compassionate humans, beings, who delayed their own enlightenment. They said, okay, we will take it later, but let us help others achieve it. This was one of the revolutionary ideas there. So it introduces very famous Bodhisattvas like Avalokiteshvara, Gainain it is called as, and Samantabhadra. So like this Bodhisattvas were there. So now this Lotus Sutra, there it describes a grand assembly of 8 beings. Describes a grand assembly where beings from different various realms, various planes, like we say in Hinduism, Prithvi, Swarga, all those kinds of 7 different planes. Here, likewise, here also in the Lotus Sutra describes a grand assembly where beings from various realms, including humans, deities, that is gods, mythical creatures, like so many things, like the 8 dragon kings, they all gathered to hear the Buddha's teachings. They are all they come from different planes, different worlds, altogether different from totally different from this earth, but they all come and then gather to hear the Buddha's teachings. This is the eighth dragon, the great eighth dragon assembly, king's assembly. So this emphasizes the inclusivity of the sutra. So that means everybody from different planes, from different realms, from different lokas, from different earths, they all come together to listen to Buddha's teachings. So this is one aspect, it is called as cosmic assembly. From every from different planes they come and then assemble. So the significance of this Lotus Sutra in Buddhism is it inspires practitioners to cultivate compassion, wisdom, perseverance, recognizing their inherent potential for enlightenment. It provides a profound philosophical foundation for understanding the nature of reality and the interconnectedness of all beings in this universe. In many Mahayana traditions, reciting, copying, and venerating the Lotus Sutra is considered a powerful spiritual practice. Only that's all. Not many other things. Not many, like, in the Hinduism, you have so many things. It's not there. It is reciting, copying, venerating the Lotus Sutra. These are the powerful spiritual practices. So, this lotus flower, central to the sutra's title, symbolizes purity and spiritual awakening. Just as the comparison is like this, just as a lotus rises from muddy, murky water to bloom in a very pristine beauty, the sutra teaches that beings can transcend suffering to achieve enlightenment. They can come out of this wherever they are. To summarize, the Lotus Sutra is a cornerstone of Mahayana Buddhism, which offers timeless wisdom that emphasizes universal compassion, the eternal presence of the Buddha, and the boundless potential for enlightenment within for all beings. This is what it is about. Viewers, with this we conclude this sutra. So I think this was quite informative. This Lotus Sutra, Saddharma Puṇḍarīka Sūtra from Buddhism. It is purely a Buddhism thought. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my view. Please post your comments in the comment box. And then for the benefit of the readers, we have put all the things in the description box. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time. Thank you.